Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Hope you woke up with that peace and joy within you. Woke up feeling serene about yourself. Woke up feeling positive about who you are. I hope you understand that you're blessed. I hope that you understand that you protected, you guided, you seen, you loved. This is at all times. Each and every day, each and every way, each and every play. Prophet wants you to start getting something out of your day. When you open your eyes, get something out your day. It doesn't matter what you get. Everybody's unique. Everybody's on their own journey. When you open your eyes, don't let your day be useless. You can't accumulate wisdom and knowledge and strength within yourself if you're being useless. Nothing I say is aimed at nobody. I'm not saying what you're doing wrong. That's not my business. My business is to bring the messages that I get. What I want individuals to realize, when you take something to heart, it's something to get fixed. When you take it to heart, that's your soul trying to tell you to correct something. But the way you was taught, when you take it to heart, you want to fight. You don't understand that you literally a computer that correct yourself. You literally that. But you've been taught all of these wrong programs that you have within you, these patterns of thinking that you have within you. So whenever it plays out like that for you, understand what that means. In order for you to see it, in order for you to realize it, in order for you to come to a realization, you got to have the knowing of it. You got to have that aha moment that you even doing something wrong, that you feel wrong. And this is not people telling you, this is your feelings. You got to have that before you can even understand what you're doing. Because if you don't have that spark about yourself, you don't understand duality. You just don't. And that's where many of us was. I told you, I'm always raise my hand first. I know that's where I was my entire life. My entire life. I understand this for a reason and for a purpose, because I get to give you clarity within it. But what y'all gotta realize is this: the same way your mama used to tell you things and they mama used to tell them things, that's a real thing. We don't want to listen. We act like the things that we know is really concrete. And if you ain't lived, if you ain't in tomorrow yet, it's a bunch of things you don't know. If you ain't got to tomorrow yet, there's a bunch of things you don't know. And I need everybody to stop acting like you know. Stop putting yourself in a box. Stop blocking off the wisdom and knowledge that's trying to come your way. Because believe me, it's a reason that your mind challenges you with saying, I ain't listening to that shit. It's a reason. That's your ego. So you don't grow. So you don't grow. I understand the mission that I have is bigger than me. Sometimes I don't understand it, but I always understand to push this button and say what I'm led to say. I understand that much. It's beyond me, and your life is beyond you. And if you say it's not, look around. If you see anything else or anybody else, it's bigger than you. Individuals don't realize the selfishness, those patterns that they be in. We all inhabited it. It's not one individual that can say that they don't have it. This is patterns from old energy. This is patterns of us thinking we got to survive. We got to make it. We can't help if they ain't helping us. Man, get away from like all of those type of patterns, man. And that's the same patterns that blocks you off from getting information from individuals. God works through everybody, man. Like, I don't know what kind of individual, what kind of humans is on this planet that would say God is not in everybody. But look, if you can tell me the only people you talk to is black people, if you black, I think you lie. If you white, if you tell me the only people you talk to is white people, you lie. And so on and so forth. You have a path, you have a journey. Every street you're gonna get to gonna have a sign. Some of them you gotta stop on, some of them you don't. Some of them you got a caution light, some of them you don't. That's the way of life. You just need to understand it. People been in a box. People been in a box for years and years and hundreds of years, man. Hundreds of years. Now, when you want to look back at history and you want to, all of these things is true. Like, why would we argue about these things if everybody understands history? I think if you truly understand history, spirits say, know your part in it if you understand history. Because I know I understand it clearly. I understand that nobody can stereotype me. I understand that I'm walking with God. I found a God in myself. I understand that I never live up to no stereotype. I know that every individual that encounters me will never even think of that stereotype. That's what I'm here to do. A lot of y'all here to do the same thing. I don't care what your color is. Like, that's irrelevant. When you talking about your color, you're not talking about yourself. Because you're a soul in a vessel. Anytime you're talking about your color, you're not talking about yourself. You talking about some shit on this earth. Like, you talking about the worldly possession. You talking about some material stuff. Because that's all your vessel is, if you didn't know. That's just your vehicle that you picked to ride in this lifetime. Just like the one you got outside. Materialistic. That's why you're not supposed to want to tell people when you help somebody. That's why you're not supposed to want to be bragging and all of that type of thing. You shouldn't want the spotlight. The spotlight is inside of you. It's inside of you already. You shouldn't have to want it in no kind of way. I'm going to send blessings, guidance, and protection, man. Integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. And it'll never be no exceptions. At first, I used to tell myself, man, you can't do this, bro. Like, people stupid, bro. Like, you don't have the patience. You don't have the patience like that, man. Like, you know what you know. Like, you don't have the patience to, like, walk people through simple things. And I realized that was my ego talking. Anytime your mind tell you don't have time, that's your ego talking. Anytime your mind tell you to do something and you go against it and you know that's right, that's your ego talking. The average individual, listen to me good, the average individual is spiteful. 8 out of 10 people is spiteful. And I say spiteful because of this. If you can tell me whenever you do something, say something to an individual, if you can tell me you truly don't know what you're doing, that's a whole nother subject. But you can't say that. 8 out of 10 people be spiteful. You would do something to somebody just because you don't want to say you're sorry. You would do something to somebody just because you don't want somebody else to think something. Y'all hold on a second. I'm making a video. Yeah. What's going on? I'm making a video.
I just want to talk to you about something.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. So, that's anytime. It's time for everybody, when you open your eyes, man, realize who you are. You're not what the world has taught you to be. You're not what your culture taught you to be. All of these things is set in place for you to find yourself. It's for you to take yourself out of the box. It's for you to realize that you way bigger than the vessel that you're in. You way bigger than the vessel that you're in. You're gonna meet a lot of individuals. They're not gonna be tuned in with themselves. They're not gonna be tuned in with themselves. Now listen to me good. When I say that, it's simply on these terms. Okay, if somebody come and ask me to go help them do something, if I know I truly don't have nothing to do and I truly can help them, which I would know that, every individual would. If I choose to say no, that's being spiteful. That's not being tuned in to myself. Now I know the story that you had was it would be like this. I don't have to help if I don't want. Like, that's on them. That's their stuff. I understand that. But what about spirit guiding them individuals to you? Because they knew you had time to see if you would give them people a helping hand. Like everybody that needed somebody before. Like where people get off with you don't need nobody. Like how that work? You don't even open your eyes and go look for them breaths of air that you breathe in all day long. You don't go look for that, but it's provided to you. Ain't nobody tripping on you about that. You know, like we gotta come back around to understanding what you have inside of you. The average person, you don't operate out of your heart. I'm not even aiming this. Nothing I say is harshful, bro. I just have to say it. Like, I just have to say it, man. You know, like when I was on dope, I had to hear, oh, dope fiend. I had to hear these things, man. I had to hear these things to ring the alarm, bro. So I understand I can't shy away from nothing that spirit sent out of this mouth. It's been times I did because I ain't want you to feel a certain way. But like now, I want you to feel a certain way because that's the only way you're going to get to feeling the way you're supposed to feel. A lot of us walking out here, we blind. Individuals blind, individuals don't care, individuals selfish, and they in this box of living, and you think that that's the way to go. Long as you stay out the way, long as you stay in your lane, long as people don't mess with you. Look, I don't mess with people, leave me alone. Man, you didn't come here for that. You didn't come here for that, man. Every individual with 2 feet. The only reason that your soul entered that vessel is because you a master at what you do. You a master at what you do. What you do. Living. You a master at living. You've lived many lifetimes. You don't come to this earth if you're not a master. Not this planet right here. You don't come here if you're not a master. Because when you come, you have to forget everything that you know. You have to erase your memory till you get it back. Or till your vessel expire. However you want to place it. But when that water break, you don't know shit but how to make a noise. That's it. You can't see, you can't do nothing yet. Understand that. Spirit say that little tap on the butt to make you cry. That's because you know you're going to be bad till you catch your head. Till you catch your head, man. I'm going to cut this one short because I got something I need to do. I'm going to be back with another video. Just give me 30, 40 minutes. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings, man. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement, man, if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. The test for you is for you to be as true as you can, as original as you can, as honest as you can. And when you can do that, then you can start saying the phrase, I know myself. Then you can start saying the phrase, I know myself. Till next time, man. Love everybody, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.